Amen, brethren. Brother Robbie coming live. Wanted to say something about this protest going on in Ottawa, Canada. Got a friend in Canada letting us know about all this stuff. I usually don't pay too much attention, but this is quite huge. And another gentleman popped in and said something about this Illuminati card game, mentioning this. It sure does look pretty similar. If it's going to be big enough for the card game to post it, then it's probably going to be big enough to see on world news. And this is definitely some serious world news going on where there's miles of trucks blocking freeways and borders or whatever. And at first I was just like, man, this is so exciting to think people are standing up for our rights. We don't want these mandates to be on us. We want to lift all the mandates, and they're standing up for this thing. And I couldn't agree more. I was like, man, I wish we would have did this earlier. I wish they would have hit it harder. But first of all, when I've always known ever since Occupy and even before that, like quite a long time ago, that whenever you see something going global like this, then you know it's a setup. You know if there's something behind what's really going on. Like Johnny Todd says, whenever you see something on the news, you can always say, "Oh, I wonder what they're really up to." Wonder what they're really up to, because this does not look right. And Occupy is all over the place. It's like trying to tell me that that was set up just by people being do-gooders or whatever, and patriots. It's not true. It's way too big and way too organized and way too covered. I went to the Black Lives Matter when it first started, the riots in Portland. I was there, and I saw the helicopters flying over the top of them. Like, it was like they had it all planned out. It was just so obvious. So it's usually like a trap that you're falling into. Well, this is too. First of all, it's a trap. Second of all, I absolutely can't stand it when people want to protest by blocking traffic. I don't believe you should be blocking traffic even on the slowest roads in town. I don't think it's right at all. I think it's absolutely disgraceful. It's a very filthy, un-American, un-Canadian way of protesting against the government when you're actually harming other people. That's kind of another sign that this is obviously a setup to possibly bring a shortage of food issues. It could be food shortage issues, which is pretty significant. Missing all these trucks, that's a lot of trucks. How long until we start noticing some food shortages, first of all? But anytime you see protesting and they're blocking traffic, this is like, Occupy, and that's horrible. It's like the Black Lives Matter thing for when they're blocking traffic. I'm talking about blocking traffic. So I'm for Black Lives Matter doing whatever they want to do. I don't agree with their things. I think it's actually counterproductive to get to our African American brothers and sisters, but nonetheless, they have the right to do it. But anytime anybody, I don't care if I agree with what you're believing in or not, you can't block traffic. That is disgraceful to make your brothers and sisters who don't feel like protesting right now, and now they're stuck on the freeway freezing their rear ends off because you guys want to block traffic and protest and trying to like you're doing something good. Brothers and sisters, we can't just take part of the story. We got to take the whole story, and this something ain't right. For people who can read between the truthers who can read between the lines, we ought to know better than this. We ought to not be praising this when we know that this is a setup. It's way too big to be just good people doing this thing. It's not true. Something's up. Something fishy is here, and also the fact, even if it was good, I mean, like I said, I'm for shutting all the mandates down. That would be awesome, but I'm not for blocking traffic. That is not okay. So anyways, brothers and sisters, God bless you. Have a great day. God bless all the Americans, and God bless all the Canadians. Wishing everyone well. Looks like we're getting closer and closer to some pretty heavy weather coming. Looks like this global issue that we've been dealing with for a couple of years is such a well-planned scam against the world that it looks like they have a lot of leverage to do a lot of messed up stuff. When you think about how everything is connected, well, this is huge. And they have so much power to shut down churches. I understand that almost half the attendees in church in the last couple of years is a reality now. People are not going to churches anymore because you kind of got used to staying home. got used to staying home. They don't want to work anymore. A lot of major changes going on, bros and sisses. But for the truther community, the true patriots and prophets out there, God bless you. But stay sharp, stay sober. And I'm almost done with my big project. I may be done tomorrow or the next day, but sometime this week, expect to see the Big Daddy coming. I've been working on it for over a year. I've been working off and on, and it's going to be going on tomorrow. The first installment is coming up tomorrow or the next day. God bless everybody. Have a great day. Stay sharp and stay saved. Amen.